Lauren is computer. Okay, back to it. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Awesome. All right, so as Maylee said, it is about being kind to others and encouraging others like the sun did. Great, so today is day 2, and on day 2, this is actually my favorite day of close reading because we get to see what authors do to make this writing a little bit more interesting for us. So today we're going to find a craft move. Someone remind me, Maylee, stay with me, what a craft move is. What's a craft move? I need some hands, Adriana. What is a craft move?
How about I see
Daria.
wait, let's see.
Go ahead, Darielle.
We're having some unmute lag.
Oh,
There you go,
she did.
Daria. Go ahead. What's a craft move?
A craft move is that what the author puts to make the
To what?
to like
Give me an example of a craft move then.
a craft move is dialogue.
Great, give me another example of another craft move, Esmeralda.
Another craft move is quotation marks.
It is quotation marks, great. Well, what do we use quotation marks for, Esmeralda?
We need quotation marks for because if there's no quotation marks in the world, then we're not gonna know if people are speaking.
Great, let's go to the little plan. Let's see if we can see any craft moves today. The little plan, look down at your paper. You're going to follow along with me. When I read it, you read it out loud as well. Ready? Go. Away on the edge of the forest stood a little plant only a few inches tall. But the ground around it was cold and hard, so the plant could not grow. Instead, it had feeble, stood there for several years, and had grown weaker. Grow and be beautiful, said the forest sternly, but the plant did not grow. I'm going to stop right here. What's happening to our main character? What's happening to
Nathaniel.
our main? Oh, yes, thank you.
What?
What's happening to the main character is that the character just won't grow.
Say it one more time, Nathaniel. Couldn't hear you.
The character just could not grow.
Great. And how is the forest, the other character, responding to the plant not growing? Manasi?
The other characters are being mean to the plant because in the text it says, "Grow and be beautiful," said the forest sternly.
Yeah, if you say something sternly, are you saying it nice in a nice way, Manasi?
You're not saying it in a nice way.
You're not saying it in a nice way. So what craft move is the author using here to show us what the other characters are saying in here? Go ahead, Angel.
The author is adding a little bit adjectives because he said stunning meant like you're being bad, you're stunning in a bad way, so he adding some adjectives.
Exactly, he's using descriptive language. But how do we know that the forest is saying something, Angel?
We know that the forest is saying something because we see quotation marks.
Great, so today actually our craft move is dialogue. Everyone say dialogue, ready, go.
Dialogue.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Leah. This one I got you too. I'm kidding. Dialogue, great. Someone remind me what dialogue is and how do we know that dialogue is happening in a fiction story? Go ahead.
Annabella.
Yes, okay.
Annabella, what's dialogue?
A dialogue is a
Oh,
is a thing.
okay.
Let's have someone else. Someone tell me what dialogue is. Let's go with, I can't see.
Leah G, what's dialogue?
Dialogue is something next to a word or up behind the word. So is when dialogue is when somebody speaks.
Exactly. It is when someone speaks. How do we know when someone speaks, Leah G?
Oh, where'd she go?
I found her.
Wonderful.
We know when dialogue speaks is when we see
What do
when
we
we
call this? What do we call those? Starlin, go for it.
Mom,
Starlin, what do we call those?
we call those quotation marks.
Exactly. We call it quotation marks. We use quotation marks to show dialogue. And dialogue helps us get to know the characters better. Because if the characters talk, we know exactly what they're saying. So we get to know the characters better. Like in this case, we know that the forest is not being very kind because what the forest said, he said it in a sternly way. Great. Let's go ahead and put our finger on do you want to grow? Put your finger there and don't you want to grow? As we read, I want you to think about where is dialogue here and how is it helping us? What are you going to think about, Ethan?
You're gonna think about how you're gonna think about
What do we call this? What do we call this punctuation, Ethan?
we call it quotation marks.
And when do we use quotation marks? When we want to show what?
When we want to show
When we want to show what? Go ahead, Naomi.
when we want to show
When the characters are doing what?
when the characters are speaking.
Exactly, when the characters are speaking. So as we read, we're going to see where the character is speaking and how are we going to get to know them a little bit better. Put your finger on don't. Ready? Go. Don't you want to grow? Said the magpie. And then he began to tell the little thing how lazy and useless it was. But the words went in one ear and out the other. Still, the plant did not grow. Did we see any dialogue here? Great, I see Naomi saying yes. Suleiman, are you agreeing and disagreeing? Did we see any dialogue? Kaden, did you see any dialogue?
I saw dialogue when it says I will teach you to
Back there, Kaden, we're still here. Don't you want to grow? Said the magpie. And then he began to tell The little thing, how
I
lazy and
see
useless it was.
quotation. I see quotation marks at don't and grower.
Great. Who's talking in this part, Aiden?
Huh?
Who's talking?
The forest.
No. Let's read it. Ready? Who said it? Said who?
The magpie.
The magpie. That's just a bird. A bird said it. Great. And is the bird being kind right now?
No.
How do you know?
I know because it says, do you want to grow?
Exactly. And the author is describing the way the bird is saying. Great. Let's see if other characters speak and what do we learn about them. Still, the plant did not grow. I will teach you to obey, roared the wind. And he lashed a poor twig with its cool wings so it came close to dying instead of springing up. Did we see any dialogue in this part of our text? Suleiman? Suleiman, can you hear me?
He said, Obi?
Suleiman, did you see any dialogue in this part of the text?
Cold wings?
I will teach you to obey. Who's saying that, Suleiman?
The tree?
No, you
Or
have
the
to read.
bird?
Who?
The bird?
Read it with me. What does it say here?
Roar?
The
Roar?
wind.
Wind?
Who said it, Suleiman?
The roared wind?
The wind said it. Is the wind being kind?
No.
How do you know?
Because he said, I will teach you the Obi.
Exactly. The characters are not being very nice. And we know that through dialogue, because dialogue helps us get to know our characters even more. How does dialogue help us? Amina? Hold on, Amina. We got to unmute you. Amina, how does dialogue help us?
Dialogue help us by when the character is speaking.
But how does it help us, the reader?
It helps us to know the character.
Great. Now we're going to go to our short response answer. Our short response answer has to do with the lesson learned. So as we go through our breakout rooms, I want you to start thinking, what is the lesson of this story? Because you guys all know it already. Ms. Henderson, when
Wonderful.
you're ready.
Sending us now.
I can't unmute myself. Woohoo! This is for the muting yourself. Woohoo! Ha! I love
All
you.
right, let's go ahead and cut the sounds. Sit up straight. No, you're done. Sit up. Kaden, you've been great all day. Great. So how does the author make the lesson clear? By what? By telling us what the characters are doing what? What are they, Khadija?
What are they? What are they?
The author makes the lesson clear by?
The author makes the lesson clear is by the story element.
Did we talk about story elements today, Khadija?
In the story.
Esmeralda. Can you push in your chair? Thank you. Push it in, all the way 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 in. Great. Esmeralda, what did we talk about today?
We talked about today is that we talked about it was the characters treating the little plant.
That was the lesson learned. And how do we know that all the other characters were treating the little plan not very nicely, that they were being mean? How do we know that? Go ahead, Esmeralda.
And we know that from the evidence is from they say little think how lazy and useless it was.
Great, and who said that?
The who said that is the magpie.
But how do you know they said it? Because what did the author use to show us that the character said something?
It said the magpie.
But how do you know that character spoke?
I know that character spoke because it has the word said.
And what do authors use when they're showing that something is talking? This is what we talked about for the past 20 minutes.
We quotation mark.
Great. So the author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue. Because if it wasn't for the dialogue, we would not know whether or not the characters were nice to the plant. Khadija, are you listening? Can you be honest? Where's your paper, Khadija? I need to see it in front of you. So someone tell me how the author makes the lesson clear. Go ahead, Nardis.
The author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue.
Great. How is a dialogue helping us? Athena, I'm going to put you in the weight room because you're not listening. When you're ready, you can come back. Great. How is the dialogue helping us, the readers? It's helping us, the readers, because what? Nardis?
It's showing that they're talking.
And it's showing us that they're being kind or not kind. Nardis?
It's showing that they're being not kind.
Great. So the author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue. Now you're going to go back to the text and tell me what in the text is showing you that the animals are being rude to the plant. Go. I should see those pencils moving. Pencils moving. Daryl, where are you? Dion, what's up? Dion, what's up?
Nothing.
Pencil moving.
I'm hungry though.
Okay, we're almost done, so you can go ahead and write your short response. You're gonna have a little break at 2:45. Almost there. Kaden, how are you doing?
I'm just
Esmeralda. Esmeralda, I need to trust you that you can do the right thing whether mommy's next to you or not. And you're playing around a little bit, right? And that's not okay. We should trust you whether or not mommy's next to you. Come on, let's get to it. Kaden. Kaden? Kaden. Where did Kaden go? Hi, Daryl. Almost done, Daryl? Almost done?
no.
I can't hear you. Yes, Athena.
Where's the bathroom?
Athena, we're almost done, okay? You can use it in a little bit.
Okay.
Dion. Put your pencil on your paper and show me that you're trying a little bit. All right, let's take 30 more seconds. Lo's gonna show me the best evidence. I think Khadija is gonna win this one. Yep, she's definitely done. And she's rereading her work now. Amazing. And is Malva went back to her work? That's amazing. Great, let's share out. Let's start with Khadija. Track Khadija. All eyes on Khadija's screen.
The lesson clear.
Hold on, Khadija. I don't see all eyes on you right now, so we're gonna wait for a little bit. Great, Khadija, go.
The author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue. The text is they are using quotation marks. That shows me the characters are talking in the story.
I don't disagree with you, Khadija, but your evidence needs to be a little bit stronger. You need to say how the dialogue helps us understand that the characters are being mean, right? Great. Daryl, can you share yours?
Mrs. Fina, I'm not really quite done.
Can you share what you have?
I got like logged in and logged out, so that's why I couldn't pay attention so much.
Oh, I
So I couldn't finish.
Okay, Nardis, can you share yours? Nardis, share what you have.
The author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue. The text is the windward to the little plant and the surly voice. The text also says the other plants did not care for the little plant because the other plants were big because they grew and the little plant was small because it did not grow.
That was great. Athena, you need to sit up. Guys, the way we're behaving is unacceptable. You would never, ever do this in the classroom. You would never lay down. You would never get distracted. Like, this is unacceptable. We're all trying our best, and I need you to try as well. Is that clear? Great. Nardis is going to read her answer again, and we're all going to pay very close attention. We're going to give her a 1 or a 2. Go ahead, Nardis.
The author makes the lesson clear by using dialogue. The text says the windward and the little plant and the surly voice. The text also says the other plants did not care for the little plant because the other plants were big because they grew and the little plant was small because it did not grow.
Fantastic, Nardis.
Great. The other teachers here? Oh, there you guys are. Yes. Yeah.
Has anyone seen Abby by any chance?
I had Abigail in my group.
She's back?
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Okay,
She
great.
came back because of connection, like
Yeah.
2 minutes in. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, she is. Okay, great. I just got her mom's text.
I think teachers, we need to make it clear to the kids that if you're sent to the waiting room, then it's also a dean referral. Because I don't think kids know that.
Yeah, and I actually cannot send kids to the waiting room when I'm at breakout rooms.
Ah, okay.
So I
That,
just shut down their video.
okay. Just keep a list and let me know.
Yeah. Wait, so everyone in the waiting room right now is?
I feel like not for today because we didn't make it clear to the kids, but
Yeah, I had a lot of parents texting me asking what happened.
it is just too hard to have that breakout room. I can't confer with scholars when like I have 15 people that are coming in and out.